So, what are my philosophies as a physiotherapist? Number one is to say no to McDonald's style physio. I'm so passionate about this. What is McDonald's style physio? Have you ever been somewhere where they throw a hot pack on you and a TENS machine, and then they go treat six other people, and they come back and give you some little exercises that were printed off the internet, and they collect your money and send you away? Absolutely not. That should be illegal. So what I do is I give individualized one-on-one treatment. You have my full attention, my full time. And I do so many different types of treatments like acupuncture, manual therapy, traction, mobilizations. All those things reduce your pain in the moment. There's no need to have a hot pack and a TENS machine put on you when you go to physio. You can just do those things yourself at home. So when you're with me, I'm doing individualized treatments according to your preferences and also what structure is harmed on your body. And the whole time we're doing stuff. I'm either educating you, showing you some exercises, I'm showing you some secret pain relieving tricks. And then I'm also relieving your pain in the moment with treatments like IMS, manual therapy, mobilization, spinal adjustments, myofascial release, all those kinds of things. So my second philosophy is rest is not best. So many practitioners are on old news that we need to rest in order to get better. So we actually realized it wasn't true when people were getting ACL surgeries. They said, do not move your knee for 3 months. And so after a while, they noticed some people were getting better and some people weren't. So they did an investigation and they saw that the people who didn't listen to that advice and kept moving anyways actually got way better than the other people. So now we realize rest is not best. The only time you need to rest a certain area is when you have a broken bone or a recent surgery that could rip apart. So I teach people how to keep going and how to manage their pain as they keep going, and then they actually get better a lot faster. So my third philosophy is to do a thorough physical exam to diagnose the source of the problem, the driver of the problem. So there's so many times where I'll receive a note on a prescription pad and it says carpal tunnel syndrome because their symptoms, the symptoms for carpal tunnel syndrome and from an impingement of the nerve from the neck are the same. So if we just listen to the symptoms, it's not enough. After doing a physical exam, we can tell if it's coming from the neck or the wrist. So thorough physical exam is super important to diagnose the source of the problem because it could be a nerve, could be a bone, could be a tendon, could be a muscle, could be the underlying dura. So if we just go ahead and start treating without knowing the source of the problem, we're going to be wasting all your time and money until we realize, oh, that's not working. Let's switch gears. So better just to find out at the beginning what's really going on. My fourth philosophy is to have a lot of different treatments to use so we can treat the proper structure. So in recent years, I've actually taken some osteopathic type of courses like craniosacral or neuromeningeal release. I realized I needed them because I would have people who've been in car accidents with neck pain and a lack of range of motion, and I would treat them the traditional way with manual therapy for up to 2 years, and they still weren't getting better. I was like, why aren't these people getting better when other people get better from the same treatment? And so I realized that there's other structures involved sometimes that need to be treated. So I've taken so many different courses because physio school is really basic. They basically just teach us how not to kill someone. And afterwards, each physio has to decide whether they want to take any more courses or not, and which ones, if they only want to specialize in one area or have multiple areas, and we have to pay for them ourselves. Someone once told me that you can't help everyone, and I said, watch me. That's why I've learned so many different treatments because I want to know that I can treat anything that comes into my office. My fifth philosophy is about collaboration and consent. So I know it really bothers me a lot when I hire someone to help me, but they don't care about what I say or what I know, or if I don't feel comfortable with something, they don't care. They tell me that I have to do it anyways in order to get better. So that kind of patronizing way of treating people, I don't do that. I respect you as a human being who has the right to make choices, and so you're allowed to consent or not consent to anything. And I don't act like I'm not God. I don't know everything. You know your body. So just let me be your guide and we'll work together. I'll explain everything to you so you know, and you can make an informed decision about what you think is right and how we should move forward. So for example, if someone is scared of needles, why would I force them to be needled? There's other ways to do it. So I would do manual therapy or some other kind of therapy that they're comfortable with. So if this resonates with you, I'd be happy to either have a discovery call with you or you can just book in for an appointment. So I'm happy to help. Looking forward to meeting you.